Same shaped face.
Well, this will tell us for certain one way or the other. It measures the relationship between the facial features and it gives you all the matches it finds on the system.
Cutting edge, eh?
There you go. Not listed.
It's got to be. What are the chances of it being wrong?
Nothing's 100%, but this thing's accurate enough to say that isn't Pat Gannon.
Thanks, Yvonne. Catch you later, then.
Go.
Hello, Zane. It's Tony.
What have you got?
Not much. Trip to the supermarket and a phone call on his way back asking him to buy milk. That's about as exciting as he got.
The phone call, was it on a mobile?
Yeah.
OK, where are you now?
Outside Kaplan's office.
He's definitely in there.
I can assure you we know where he is.
Good, if he leaves, let me know.
Gov, you interviewed Kaplan when he came in to give a witness statement, right? Did he mention anything about a mobile?
No, he said he didn't have a mobile. What?
Kaplan has just been seen talking on a mobile phone, yet in his witness statement he said he didn't have one.
So what?
So, we should find out why he's lying. See if we can link him to any of Larson's men.
Hello.
Sir,
Speaking.
for us?
Social services file on Sarah states that her father wasn't fit to care for her. No mention of abuse, though, not that that means there was none.
Did they confirm it was Mark who contacted them?
Yeah.
That was Interpol. Mark's got no criminal record and no sexual offences.
Just gonna have to bail him then, aren't we?
Any other leads?
Well, there's one possible line of inquiry, which is Sarah's therapist. And he was nice as pie until we asked for the tapes. He refused and then couldn't wait to get rid of her. So it's probably got nothing to do with the case, but it's just a niggle.
So what are you thinking?
I don't really know, but why would he balk when we asked for them?
Why, indeed. Run with it, please.
Thank you.
See you,
I haven't got a mobile.
You were seen talking on it outside.
Why am I being watched?
Just show me the phone, or do I have to ask one of your colleagues for the number? I thought you said you didn't have a mobile.
I do now.
That's a new one, is it?
Doesn't look like anyone to me.
I dropped it.
This looks about 3 years old. Couldn't you get a newer one?
It was cheap.
You got a receipt?
Threw it away.
Where'd you get it? Come on, these aren't hard questions I'm asking you. Where did you get it?
I can't remember.
For how long have you had it?
For a few days.
A few days? You can't remember where you got it?
No!
You've had that phone longer than a few days. Why did you lie in your witness statement? Is there a number in that phone that you don't want us to see? We can prove that you've had that phone longer than just a few days.
I got it off a mate in a pub.
Who is this mate?
I don't know his name. He's just someone I see around.
I thought you said he was a mate.
I didn't mean that.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Zane, easy.
I think it was off the back of a lorry job.
You mean you think that phone was stolen when you bought it?
Yeah.
Good. Carl Kaplan, I'm arresting you for handling stolen goods.
You said you were suspicious the phone was stolen when you bought it.
Only because it was such a good price. I didn't know for sure.
How much was it?
A tenner.
And how much would it have cost you if you'd have bought it from a shop?
I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing. I'm not very flash. That's why I hadn't got round to getting one before. I know why I'm here. It's because I gave a witness statement for that car accident. I wish I'd never bothered.
Why?
I'm being followed. That DC Naddy is not right in his head. I said I didn't have a phone, now I've got one. Big deal.
He's searching your flat for other stolen goods. So if there's any more where this came from, we'll find it.
Oh, like he's really looking for that.
And what else would he be looking for?
I don't know, but he's definitely got it in for me.
Mark's ex-girlfriend checks out. They were together for a year, but she got fed up because he wasn't the committing type. But her child really adored him.
Look at this. There was a CAD incident at Robert Minton's house 8 months ago, an allegation of assault. And Mrs. Lowe accused Robert of abusing his position of trust, but he refused to press charges.
Any other details?
No. It's worth following up, though, isn't it?
Yeah, come on.
We got Section 18 to look for stolen goods. I even explained rifling for his paperwork.
I just say I was looking for stolen credit cards.
What are you hoping to find, anyway?
Something that proves he's received a large payment. You don't lie and send an innocent man to prison without getting something for it.
FIU said Kaplan didn't receive a big payment. What's he done with it? Snatched it out of his bed?
Well, let's not bother then. Who cares that Kaplan's lying about who we saw kill Louise? Larson will get away with murder and Smithy can serve the time for him.
Zane, calm down.
This is the only chance we're going to get, Mickey. We need to find something. Hold on a minute.
What?
Where's his landline? Watch out. There isn't a landline. He must have had a mobile.
Hannah's up in Leeds now, reading philosophy. Oh, wonderful. Just about far enough away from home, I think. Thank you.
Mrs. Lowe, I hope you don't mind me asking, but why was Hannah seeing Robert Minton?
My husband's idea. Hannah wasn't dealing with the stress of A-levels very well. Takes after me. He thought that talking to someone neutral about her worries would help.
Did it?
Between you and me, Hannah didn't need to go in the first place. I was surprised that Brian would encourage anything so American, you know, therapy. Don't touch a McDonald's. He was just so desperate to get her onto the PPE course at Leeds that he was willing to try anything.
Obviously, you're not a fan of Robert Minton's. The report said that you assaulted him.
Well, obviously we're not here to question you about that, are we?
No, not at all.
No. So, what we're trying to establish is what is your problem with Robert?
He turned my daughter against me. She started coming back in a worse state than she'd left in. Eventually, I got her to tell me what was wrong. She said that all her anxieties were down to me, that I was a domineering and controlling force in her life. Said I'd emotionally abused her. I'm sorry, it's silly to get upset. We're fine now. She apologised and we're back to how we were before. It's just, it was awful hearing her say those things to me. I know it sounds like I'm being a drama queen, but he brainwashed her. How can a qualified professional abuse his position like that?
Well, qualified or not, Mrs. Lowe, anyone can become a therapist. You don't have to be a member of a governing body or take any exams.
It's outrageous.
Oh.
Mr. Minton is qualified, though, the OECP or whatever it's called. I sent them a letter complaining about him, and they said they'd look into it, and I haven't heard from them since. I ought to chase it up.
Sorry, we have to leave.
He's done it again, hasn't he?
We don't know, but we are looking into it, I promise.
If you need anything from me or Hannah, we'll be happy to help. He's a dangerous little man, and he needs stopping.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Jack, you went too far with Kaplan. It was made clear to you that you weren't to interfere with any of the key witnesses or suspects.
Sorry, Gov, but it paid off. Kaplan doesn't have a landline.
And that's your breakthrough.
He said in his statement that he didn't have a mobile. Who doesn't have a mobile or a landline these days?
Even if he was lying about the phone, it doesn't prove that he was lying about what he saw.
Yeah, but it proves that he's sus. It discredits him.
You're lucky he's not making a complaint. From now on,